Man, what is going on today, YouTube? Alright, we're talking about power inverters today for your truck. I've been getting in a lot of questions about the power inverter thing. We're going to talk about it today. Let's go over the basics real quick, before I get started. In my old truck at Raven, I had a APU. In this truck, I have an electric APU, which means that I have an external power inverter in this truck, whereas in my truck with the APU had a built-in generator, and there was an electrical socket under the bed. In this truck, there's a huge, huge power inverter under my bed. Hold on, let me get a light here. Where's my flashlight? Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but I got that big 5,000 watt power inverter by Cobra that came in the truck. Well, anyway, let's talk about it for a second. 5,000 watts. Okay, check it out. It's enough power to power the microwave with the engine running. Okay, because like I said, there's no APU in this truck. So for me to run a 700 watt power inverter straight off the batteries, I need to have the engine running, because that sucks a lot of juice out of the batteries. Plus the microwave won't run that well on just battery power. You need the engine to juice it up. But anyway, I got the power inverter is running the microwave, the stereo with the subwoofer over there, my TV, my coffee pot, no problem. But when it comes to my laptop and the PlayStation that I have over here, I have everything Velcroed down in this truck. I have my TV Velcroed down to this carpet, and I have the PlayStation Velcroed to the wall so that it won't go nowhere. Well, anyway, here's the problem I'm having. I'll get into that before we get into the other stuff. No, you know what? Hold on. Before I jump all over the fucking place. Alright, you guys want to put a microwave in your truck. You need to have at least 1,000 watt power inverter, so you could run a 700 watt microwave. You can get a 700 watt microwave just like this at Walmart for about 40 bucks, okay? Not too big, not too small, but enough to make popcorn in and all that other good stuff, okay? And if you're going to be doing anything over 400 watt power inverter, it needs to go directly to the battery. They make 400 watt power inverters that you could buy at truck stops that get hooked up to cigarette lighters. Okay? For instance, coffee makers, toasters, microwaves, they're usually running from 700 watts and up. Alright? Laptops and TVs and stuff like that, usually between, the 75 watt to 200 watt, 300 watt range. That's what usually those things are rated at. But anyway, my laptop is rated at about 125 watts in full power mode. My PlayStation during boot up is about 225, 275, depending on what you're doing. Playing a Blu-ray, it'll run at about 300 watts, I think. I've tested it. But here's the problem I'm having with the truck and this power inverter. This power inverter that I have here is a 5,000 watt power inverter, okay? My PlayStation nor my laptop will run on that power inverter. So I'm like, damn, is the power inverter messed up? First thing I thought, my PlayStation finally took a shit, but it didn't. So I tested the power inverter with my voltmeter. The volts coming into the power inverter from the batteries, 12.6, 14 volts at idle. Okay, cool. I got plenty of voltage coming in. I mean, I'm running my microwave, I'm running the stereo, the TV, everything coffee pot, and we're good. Why won't the PlayStation run? Why won't the laptop run? I'm like, so I started digging up some information about the laptop and the PlayStation, and sometimes with these very delicate electronics, they want clean power, and most of these power inverters, they put out regular sine wave or modulated, I don't know what the term is for a regular power inverter, but most of the finicky electronics like that, they want what's called clean power, like that comes out of your house, and in order to make that happen, you need to buy a modified sine wave power inverter, and those damn things are mad expensive. But I don't have that. I have a regular power inverter. I got 12 volts coming in. I got 120 volts coming out. Well, actually, I'm only getting about 80 to 90 volts coming out of those outlets over there. I'm thinking that there's a problem with the battery pack on this side over here. I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know what it is. I haven't been able to get under there and look at that battery pack yet on that side of the truck where the power inverter is hooked up to. But here's the thing. I bought a 400 watt power inverter hooked into my cigarette lighter over here. Hold on. Yeah, it's dark in here. I bought one of those, hooked it up to the cigarette lighter, which is a 20 amp breaker, okay? And my PlayStation works fine. Now, I don't know if this circuit is hooked up to the battery pack on the other side of the truck, which is hooked to the alternator. I don't know. But the laptop and the PlayStation run fine off of the other on that power inverter, that little 400 watt power inverter. I can't run both items at the same time. I can only run PlayStation or the laptop. Can't run both on that one power inverter. Too much juice. But I still can't figure out why the PlayStation or the laptop will not run off that 5,000 watt power inverter that is getting 12 volts or better when the engine's running. Like right now, look, let's see. Right now we're getting 14 volts. You know, why can't I get the PlayStation to run? I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with the amperage, or the fact that maybe it's just dirty power. I'm not sure. I don't know what the hell it is. But I got the PlayStation to work off that little one down there. I'm going to keep doing research on it to figure out what the hell. But if you guys know anything about it, let me know. Maybe I could, I don't know. I got to get under that. I got to get under this side of the truck and look at those batteries. Find out what they got going on down there. Maybe it's a bad ground or something. I don't know what it is. It's very puzzling that I can get it to work on that little power inverter hooked up to the cigarette lighter, and I can't get it to work off that huge power inverter under the bed. So, but yeah, remember, microwaves, coffee pots, anything that has a heating element type deal is going to draw lots and lots of power. So, if you go and buy a 1,000 watt power inverter and hook it up to your cigarette lighter, you're going to pop the fuse immediately. It's not going to work. Make sure that when you're hooking power inverters up, you got a good ground, you got good thick wire, 4 gauge or better. Have a fuse, an inline fuse in case something goes wrong, you don't blow stuff up. But yeah, everything does work. I just had to keep toying with it, and I'm still toying with it, but we'll figure it out. But that's pretty much it about power inverters. I do have my PlayStation working off the cigarette lighter on the 400 watt power inverter, but I'm trying to figure out how I can get it to run off the big power inverter. But anyway, just be safe with these power inverters. Some companies won't let you hook up anything directly to the battery because they don't want you modifying the truck. So you hooking up the one with the cigarette lighter may be your only option if you're driving for a Warner or Swift or something like that. So you can run a PlayStation and maybe a TV off one power inverter. You might have to buy 2 power inverters, 2 little 400 watt power inverters. They're only like 30 bucks. I do know that the cigarette lighter under the bunk is a 20 amp fuse. In the Freightliners and Peterbilts. In the Internationals, there's breakers, not fuses, but it's a bigger breaker. It's a 20 amp breaker. the cigarette lighter up there on the dash and all that stuff, that's a 10 amp. So you might not be able to run full power with a PlayStation on a 10 amp fuse. So it's going to take a lot of trial and error for you guys. But at least I'm giving you the information that I have so far, because I've already tested all this stuff out. But as I know more, as I can figure out more, I'll let you guys know. But that's my take on it. Just be careful, be safe out there with your power inverters and how you're hooking them up. And I'm going to do another video here, probably once I figure out what the hell's going on. And we'll do a how-to on how to hook up a power inverter. Alright? So maybe that'll be tomorrow's video. Let me know what you want to see. Questions and answers in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links, shirts and everything. If you go to the website with the shirts, don't forget you got to turn the content filter off to see the shirts and all that good stuff. And don't forget the Facebook and all that other crap below. Yeah, man! Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more crazy stuff.